the very least, I want to get to 85. I only have like 1 bar and 1 level left for my shaman. And then I really wanted to be able to do scenarios on Horde and Alliance, but we'll see. Because they have to hit a certain item level to be able to do the scenario, and on Alliance, on this server, I can buy gear if I need to like hit that level, but on my Warlock, who's on the dead server, the only way I can get gear is by doing dungeons. And since she's cloth, it's very difficult for me to get gear because A, I need cloth to drop, and B, I need plate wearers, mail wearers, and leather wearers to not be rolling need on my cloth, which just doesn't happen. They just always roll on it. So it's going to be, I think, difficult to get my Warlock to the item level required to do this scenario, but after I hit 85 on it, I want to at least do it on the Shaman, because I think that's doable, because I do have some gold to buy item level gear and an auction house that actually has people on it on the server. Yeah, we're gonna got like 1 bar and 1 level to go. I'm pretty sure we can do that. So I guess we'll start out with some dungeons. The other thing I noticed was when I was queuing the other day when I was playing my Death Knight, the queues were like 3 to 4 minutes long, and then after stream ended, I was just doing some more dungeons. And it was quicker to queue as DPS. Like, it was like 1 minute queues for DPS, but like 4 minute queues for tank, which was really weird. But now it's like a little bit higher. Wonder why. Almost there. I got my jewel crafting up quite a bit this morning. And I get extra jewel crafting because I'm a Draenei. I got to 460? Something I wanted to make. These are actually an upgrade for me, so let me buy this stuff. Nelly, there's 11 gold. What? Wait, is it really? Yeah, it is. Oh my god. Rescan this and see how much everything is actually. Well, if I make 3 of them instead of just 2 of them, I can get back some of what I've lost. It looks like they sell for a lot. It's hard though because like I'll do a scan and it'll be like, okay, this stuff is worth this much money, and then I go to sell it and like nothing sells. The one thing that did sell that I was really excited about, and I don't know why it sold, was the brown prairie dog. I don't have one anymore because I sold it, but I randomly got it out of a bag and I sold it for like 120 gold or like something like that. So I got a lot of money from it. It was just a level 1 prairie dog. But yeah, not very much sells. Even though it tells me like, oh, your profit will be 50 gold for this, I'm like, eh. Kinda seems like maybe not. Wait, why? Why does the gold price look so like pixelated on the battle pets? Super pixelated. Yeah, like it's telling me, oh, this belt, this level 73 belt is gonna be 268 gold. Like, it's not gonna sell for 268 gold. It did not sell for that much. So all we can do is try again. And then usually after if things don't sell like twice, I just vendor them. I just take the loss on the deposits I've been doing. Tougher for like the jewel crafting stuff because the vendor price is so high for them, so the deposit is pretty high too. It's like, alright, if this gun doesn't sell, then I lost 7 gold, almost 8 gold just trying to sell it, and then when I go to vendor it, I've lost like 1/3 of the price of the gun from the deposit. I'll just try to sell it for a bunch less then. Almost tempted to keep this one for my DK. No, it's fine. 100. And... Okay. Something. Yeah, it says it sells for 98, but I couldn't get any of the stuff to sell. 199? Yeah, that's definitely, nobody is paying that. It's so tough to gauge what the actual going price is for items when people will put it up. Like, it didn't sell for 20, and then when I look at it the next time, it'll be up for like 200. I'm like, this is not an accurate price for what people are willing to pay. People do actually buy these fish at these crazy prices, though. Premium. Yeah, almost 5 gold for a single piece of cobalt ore. That's crazy. Okay, hopefully some of these gems will actually sell this time. But stuff like this, I don't even understand why these people put this up. So if you can vendor for this for 75 silver and your deposit is 45 silver, so if you are pricing your gem under 1 gold, you've lost money by putting it on the auction, and it's not like one person did this. Oh, like hundreds of people don't realize that vendor price plus deposit price is making it like nothing. So it's 1, it's 22 gold, but like still. So it's like 90 something silver. You'd have to do. Yep, that doesn't make any sense. It is astounding to me the number of times I go in the auction house and see things listed for less than their vendor price even. I'm like, you paid to put this on here. Like, you're paying to lose money. What are you doing? I only ever do one at a time because it's already so hard to move them. It feels like a waste of time to put multiples up because the price changes so crazily. Why are these ones worth so much? Weird. This should get us to 40 or 84. And just one more level. The healer joins. Maybe they changed their mind. Oh, healer didn't accept. Really need to... I actually have a guild on this character. I need to be able to get the guild stuff. I don't know where it is on Alliance. I only know where it is on Horde. I know there is like a guild thing up here. I don't know if I can buy anything in here. Vendor? Yeah. Oop, I'll have to look at it after. I'm not doing Vesh here again on this character. I did it on my lock. Went through Hydro. I'm gonna try to go to Old Deer. I don't have any idea how to get to Old Deer quickly. It seems like it's gonna take a million years for me to get there. Somebody was saying there used to be a portal to like the Caverns of Time, but I don't see that anywhere anymore. quite an adventure to find my way down all the way to Oldir. Because I think the fastest way that I can think of from Stormwind is to take a portal to Hyjal and then fly to Tanaris, because I don't know any way to get portals down there. I was trying to figure out for Shaman how much DPS on the weapon, like the DPS amount, how much more would the weapon need to have damage-wise to make it worth having a strength weapon over an agility weapon, because I had like a really low damage weapon compared to that. So I was like, I didn't need on it, just I graded and to get it. I was like, I don't know if this is like a big damage decrease or not for me because I used strength instead of agility, but the DPS increase was like 50 DPS. I was like, is that worth it then? So I was trying to use like ChatGPT to figure it out, and it's like, actually, you can't equip strength weapons as an enhancement shaman. And I was like, okay, so ChatGPT doesn't know what the fuck it's talking about. So I was like, I have it equipped, so that's just a lie. And then it was like, you can't use daggers. I was like, I'm literally using a dagger and a strength weapon, and it's just telling me a complete bunch of bullshit. Just making up whatever. I think, unfortunately, WoW is one of the games that struggles the most with like finding information using any type of AI, because there's so many different versions of the game. There's so many like outdated information, or you know, information that was accurate at one time but is definitely not anymore. So it's like, of course, because it found some article where at that point in time it was true, but now it's just like, I don't know which one is the true one anymore. We're just gonna pick some random one that had a lot of views, I guess. Yeah, according to ChatGPT, I cannot equip this weapon and I cannot equip this weapon as an enhancement shaman, so that's not great. I guess it wasn't ChatGPT, it was whatever the hell whatever Google's response is at the top that uses AI, is it like Gemini or something? I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it's really hard to know like what items are actually good for you, or truly an upgrade for you in this version of the game, I think. Oh, my sound finally came back, that's good. But yeah, the way that the enchantments that you have for your weapon, like Wind Fury or Flame Tongue or something, the Flame Tongue one says that it does more damage if you have a slower weapon, but if you look online, it says that you should— why is this bugging out, dude? Like, come over here. It says that it does more damage if you use a slower weapon. So you would think that you want to put the Flame Tongue on your slower weapon, but then it was saying that you should always put Wind Fury on your main weapon. So it's just like, how do you know this? Ooh. Yeah, I would like that. Instead of a strength one, I think that will be a big difference for me. So like, even in this situation, I'm like, do I flip it over the dagger or over the strength one? And I'm not sure how you get a clear answer for that. Aside from, like, stimming yourself, but it seems like a lot of work for a questing weapon that I will probably get rid of pretty quickly. Oh, my sound disappeared again. Oh, it came back. I just don't understand the sound. Oh my god. I don't know if it's my speakers or the game that's struggling so much. Yeah, I know for agility, like, it gives me... There's stuff. The agility gives me attack power, hit, and critical hit chance. The strength only gives me attack power. But I don't know if I care as much if I get such a big difference in DPS on them. This also has a bunch of hit on it too, so I don't know what the hit cap is for melee. Oh, much higher than what I have. I still have a 12% chance to miss things. My level is pretty high. Hear the music. Apparently the music for Dementius is pretty cool for the new patch in retail that's coming out. Oh god. Ooh, he died. Ooh. Not good. He pulled all those giblins and it was not a good time. That's poison damage is no joke. He left the group. People have no chill in this fucking game, man. I swear to god. He pulls all that shit before the healer's up here and dies, and he just immediately rage quits the dungeon. Mamba, the bald human, thinks he's Saitama one punch man and just yeeted into oblivion and rage quits. The best. Pretty sure my Earth Elemental could have just tanked it all, but you know, whatever. Doesn't know how to stagger insta-dies. Fuck this group. I don't know what level he was. Now we gotta wait for a new tank. I'll show this group who's boss. I'll just leave because I can't play. Nobody in the group has like a battle res or anything for him. It's not like we could have resed them instantly either. But yeah, the agility gives you something different. I don't know if there's like some other like mastery or something that makes it so agility is like significantly better than using strength. I kind of feel like it was more of like a half amount. So like agility was, you had 20 agility or 20 strength, it was like 10 agility or something like that. But I still think that it's the straight weapon damage is probably more useful for me than the agility that I'm losing. Let's say your spell power is now equal to 65% of your attack power. You no longer benefit from other sources of spell power. Okay, so this encourages, I guess, enhancement shamans to not take spell power gear from people. Would be my assumption. Oh! Healer got mind controlled. I like these little mind bender guys.
I am weary. You must carry on without me. I shall take my leave once my strength has returned.
Yeah, there's no other sources of spell power aside from attack power. Your instant spells and totems cost less mana, and your shock spells cost less mana. Your melee attacks have a 40% chance to immediately restore 5% of your mana. Just normal melee attacks restore mana, that's interesting. Know that. I'm interested to see what the shaman plays like at level 90 for Pandaria. I haven't played that in so long. I don't even remember if I really played shaman very much during Pandaria. I don't feel like I did. I was playing like warrior, hunter, rogue. I think maybe I had tried Resto Shaman or something if I had been playing the Shaman. I do remember that they had that special Shaman set that you could get from Siege of Orgrimmar, though. That was pretty cool. And I love when the hunters eventually got Doc as the pet, because he was super big and he was super stompy. Like, he sounded like he was like the boss when he was stomping around. So all the hunters would get Doc as a pet and then just run around because he would be like thundering footsteps all over the place. And then Blizzard was like, oh man, there was fun detected. We should make him not do that anymore. And then every once in a while it'll get fucked up and Thok will sound really loud again. Like, they'll do like a new patch or a new expansion or something. And then somehow Thok's sound file gets fucked up and he gets super loud again. I think it's funny. Yeah, we got 84. One more level. Almost there. I should find some glyphs, actually. You can actually buy them on this server, so that'll be good. I can do new dungeons now, too. And I can just go to Twilight Highlands instead of flying for 7 hours down to Daenerys, because that's going to be a long flight. I don't really want to do that. Like, I like that zone better, but That's too long of a flight. Like the weird Sphinx people are old here. Hold the power of water. Did we ever actually fight this guy again? Azamat? I don't remember. I don't know if maybe he's in one of the raids or something. I did not raid in Kata. I need to actually have a intellect chest piece on, which is not the best. It's not that intellect is worthless, it's just that it's basically worthless. It actually doesn't change my mana. What the hell does intellect do for an enhancement shaman? Spell critical hit. So my intellect increases my spell critical hit. Okay, so intellect is, yeah, pretty much basically useless. I thought, like, there was a point in time where I think intellect increased your mana pool. So I was like, oh, well, it'll increase my mana at least, but no, it doesn't even do that. I mean, it had mastery on it, and stamina and more armor, but... Oh man, that was bad with the ability. Yeah, I got some weird gear on because just the other stuff that I had equipped was so bad. We'll be there in no time. Almost 85. We have new dungeons to do now too, which is good. Now we're gonna go to Twilight Highlands. Me. Glyphs. Keep forgetting that's a thing. The Shaman glyphs. Oh. I don't get the fancy things even until level 90. It's like such a weird time to come back and be like relearning about these classes because they're like incomplete. So you don't really get like a good feel for how it plays right now. And they moved so many abilities to like really high levels for this one. Like I don't even get like Outbreak until level 81 on the DK, which is crazy. Lives for sure. Alright, Major, Spirit Walk, Flame Shock, and Lightning Shock. Oh, it says talent? Oh, talents, not talent. The talents are fine to change. Oh, you have to buy stuff to change your talents? That's whack. Alright, well, I don't care about the talents right now. I need glyphs. That's glyphs. My glyph choices are situational and mainly impact utility on a fight-to-fight basis. Prime glyphs no longer exist in Missa Pandaria. Major minor. Major glyphs tend to provide more direct change to skills. Unfortunately for enhancement shamans, most of our glyphs don't directly improve our DPS. Okay, that sucks. Alright, glyph of flame shock. When your flame shock deals damage, it heals you. I mean, that sounds pretty good. So, glyph of flame shock. Only 15 golds. Glyph of lightning shield. When your lightning shield is triggered, you take 10% less damage. Okay, that's good. Lightning shield. Oop. Here we go. Oh my god, that one's expensive. What the hell? Okay. my purse. Feeling a little light. And then looks like I have an option. They're both major, and I only have room for 3 majors, right? Yeah. Well, chain lightning increases the amount of targets hit by your chain lightning while slightly reducing its damage per hit. Used on fights with 4+ AoE targets. I don't think that happens very often, to be honest. Increases the radius of fire nova explosion by 5 yards. Allows us to hit enemies with fire nova even if they're not perfectly stacked. That sounds a little bit better, actually. I feel like normally if the tank pulls a bunch of stuff in a row, they're not like stacked really well. And chain lightning won't hit all of them even if it could jump more. So maybe we'll do fire nova. But it also makes the chain lightnings hit for less anyway, which also sounds bad. Oh, our guild got some achievement. That's good. What was it called? Flame, nope. Fire, nope. Sounds very cheap. Did it buy it? Oh man, I don't think I can get it in time. Just in time. Cutting it close. And we just have this too. At least I can pick up the quest without doing old ear for this dungeon. You can't for high jawls. Definitely sucks. Or not high jaw, Vashirs. For Vashirs, to get the quest in the dungeon, you actually have to do the entire fucking Vashir zone. It's so stupid. Like, here, please spend 12 hours doing the Vashir quest line, and then you may get the quest for this zone. I don't really remember what these guys do on this version of the game, because they have it for like time walking where we can do this, but it usually dies so fast that there isn't like really mechanics to worry about. Yeah, our major lists for Shaman are kind of lame. Enhancement Shaman. None of them actually like improve our performance really. Pull the boss or clear the note, we're just pulling the boss. Okay. And if he drops like some bomb things, yeah, there's some bomb things on the ground. A shockwave. I think I just don't stand in that line. I don't stand close to these mines, I think. Whoop! A knockback of some type. That wasn't too bad, but it's also on normal, so kind of weird if it was super hard on normal. Oh, okay, they're attacking the stuff. Oh, they want to get the quest thing, that's fine. I would also like that. Ooh, is this an upgrade? Upgrade. I always get really nervous now when I start a dungeon and like the first 2 or so things drop and I need them. I'm like, I'm gonna get kicked out of this dungeon because I needed some gear. What are they doing? Can we just like play like normal people? What is this? What are we doing? Why? Room. What is this? Where does this even go? I've never seen this ever. Even when I do time walking, I've never seen this. We all go in the water? We don't go in the water? What the hell was the point of this? Can I water walk my mount? I can. I feel like we could have just killed the stuff in that amount of time. You know, like we could have just done the thing. Everybody with these skips is just like they spend more time doing the skip than just killing the mobs and like getting a chance for loot to drop. People will do anything to be more lazy, and they will do so much more work to be lazy. Like, that was not any less work than just killing the mobs. But at least you get a reward for that. And they don't fight Og, I guess. No? Like, we still had to fight all of this stuff at the end. We skipped what? We did all of that to skip one pack. I just can't. I can't with these people. How about we spend 5 minutes to go around one pack instead of 30 seconds to kill it? Insane. That is not a skip. That does not make it go faster. Should be almost reviewed with the pandas by now, or exalted. Yeah, how about a third of the way there? Dungeon has such a eerie sound for it. That weird hymn. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see though if I can get into any heroic dungeons today. Once I hit 85, like how much more difficult is it on heroic? Because I remember people being like, when Cataclysm originally came out, that people didn't, or like so many people quit because they thought that the dungeons were too hard. They couldn't do them. So I wonder how difficult they really are. I'm not sure if I'll have time to do that before patch comes out tomorrow. Ooh, upgrade? Ooh, big upgrade. Nice. No hunters in here. That was a big one. 50 item levels. Little storm mobs. I can pull out my elemental too. I forgot that the rest of shamans had fire elemental totems also. I can lock them up. Last for a really long time anyway. Just about right. A few seconds later. Would have been good. Oh, what's this? A shield? Ooh, that would be really good for rest though. I guess I'll see if the other shaman needs it. Read. Oh. I'll be nice. We'll need them. They wouldn't be nice to me, I know. But I'll still be a good person and be nice. Oh. Nacho, hey, how's it going? How are you doing today? Sorry, for some reason the name text was so similar to the other text above it, I didn't notice there was a chat there. Yeah, let me move this back over so you see it better. There we go. That should be better. They literally, this is all day long, they just sit here and gamble the whole day. It's so weird. Always there. I really wish that some of my stuff would sell, that would be great. Yep, it's hello. Was someone unkind to you in that dungeon? Is that what I heard? No, nobody was unkind to me in that dungeon. I'm just saying in general. I was being nice and letting somebody Or just passing on something essentially that I knew somebody really needed as an upgrade. When people who aren't even the correct armor class constantly roll on all of my gear, or roll need on it. Not in that dungeon though, that didn't happen in that dungeon. Whenever I'm playing my warlock, it happens a lot. You just got here? Oh good. How are you doing today? I was trying to buy some glyphs because I still don't have glyphs yet. I just bought my 3 major ones, so I gotta buy the minor ones now. Trying to see what we need. I haven't had glyphs in forever. Like, actually needed to use them. They're just like cosmetic now. In like retailer cosmetic. That sounds horrible? Why would I do that? It says, your lava lash ability no longer spreads flame shock. That sounds like shit. We're not gonna do that. We're not getting that one. Let's see. Astral Recall will now take you to your capital's Earth Shrine, giving you effectively 2 individual Hearthstone positions. Oh man, we got some slim pickings here for glyphs. I wonder, like, which classes really won for glyphs and which ones were, like, really losers for glyphs, and it looks like shamans were losers, which is really weird. I feel like there would be a lot of opportunities to make glyphs cool for shamans, but apparently they could not think of anything. Astral Recall spell reduced by 5 minutes. Pretty shit. Ghost Wolf can be used while you're a ghost. Sure, we'll get the glyph that's only useful when I'm dead. Amazing. Somehow the glyph for when I'm dead is more useful than any of the other glyphs. That's insane. Also, I know my cat was on my desk because my monitor is covered in cat hair, I'm just realizing. Somehow he knows when there's plastic up here. I don't know how he knows it, but just like, he just has an extra sense that he just like divines the location of plastic without needing to see it. I play a paladin. A holy paladin got 6,000 glyphs and Rhett got like 3 and they're useless. Do you play red or do you play holy? Yeah, sounds like Rhett's kind of ended up being losers there too then. Lake Strider. Automatically gain Water Walking while Ghost Wolf. That's kind of cool. Okay, so these all fucking suck. Got it. Okay, glyph. Oh, lake. And oh, flaming serpent. I thought the glyphs were gonna like do something cool. They didn't. Does nobody have this? Not the glyph. The flaming. No, it doesn't exist. Alright, we'll just have an empty minor slot since it doesn't do anything anyway. I guess at least on like the retail version of the game, you have glyphs that can like change the appearance of your ghost wolf, like a lot of different things, because you can be like a lupine spirit or another kind of. There's one that's similar. It's like a fox and a wolf one from Shadowlands that you can be. You can be like a spectral raptor. I think you can be like a more, or like a less ghosty version. You can just be more like a wolf or more ghosty. You're right. Oh no, so you have all of the trash glyphs too. You're in the Enhancement Shaman hell with me where our glyphs are like, your flame shock doesn't spread to other targets. Like what? Huh? Oh, I didn't know that you had to socket them after you did it. I was rushing to get it done, so I wasn't paying attention. You like learn it and then have to socket it in. Gotcha. Alright then. Some glyphs haven't come out since they're made with MoP inks. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe it's a new one. Hard to tell because I have up like the MoP Classic guide, but it's obviously going to be telling me what's good in MoP, which doesn't release yet until tomorrow, so. Very hard to differentiate like which version it's talking about. Like, are we actually in MoP? Are we in the pre-patch version? Like, very, very rough to find things out right now. Okay, Fire Nova, Beam Shock. I don't even remember getting that one. Huh? Maybe I got a different one by accident. That's not what I meant to get. I got the wrong version of Ghost Wolf. Spirit Wolf. Oh, okay. What does Ghost Wolf do then? Less hindered by effects that reduce movement speed. Probably not. Oh, now I gotta use dust to get rid of it. Yeah, I got the wrong kind. I didn't realize. Shaman? Spirit Wolf. Not Ghost Wolf. Definitely not even close to the same thing as Spirit and a Ghost Wolf. Can't believe there's really like nothing else we use. Crazy. Alright, can I pick it up before my dungeon goes away? Coming from retail to MoP Classic, yeah, I played like a bit of Classic and then when TBC came out, I stopped after, like right after it came out. And then I came back right at the tail end of it and did like the pre-patch and like the very start of Wrath, and then I quit again and I haven't been back since the beginning of Wrath. So trying to figure everything out again is tough because so much has changed from basically when I played just like the very, very end of TBC, very, very early Wrath. Now I had to go through all of the data stuff and also pre-patch stuff. It's not quite Pandaria stuff yet. I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. Nobody else knows either, that's for sure. Skipping Kata wasn't a bad choice, one of the least popular expansions. Yeah, I barely played Kata when it was current either. It was one of the ones that I spent the least amount of time on. I did not do any raiding in Kata. And it's weird because it wasn't like I didn't like the expansion, it was just both times that it released was not at a point in my life where I had time to really play it. It always released at a bad time for me. But it wasn't like I didn't like the expansion. Have you been playing all the way up through the classic re-release? Like, did you stay playing in all of the expansions? Let me get on this one over here, I guess. Oh, I can't get it in shapeshift form? Cool. Oh, I can get a shape. I get these minions. I can never get them in one dungeon. Like a single pass. I think they did pretty good at hitting these. Pretty dead. Oh, okay. Oh, I hit like some weird feeling or something. Oh, damn. I'll have to do it again to finish that quest. Got like everything. Jeez, okay. Life intercepted my ability to play Wrath Classic. Yeah. Otherwise, I'd have held strong. It seemed like it probably would have been pretty cool, but I didn't have like a solid guild to play with, and I'm also not gonna buy money to join GDKPs. So it's like it's gonna be impossible for me to get into raid groups because I'm not buying gold for it and I don't have a guild. Still not like 100% sure or like set on what I want to play for Pandaria. I was gonna do priest, but then they rebalanced everything. I was like, oh man, DK of priest sounds cool because they were like top of the top. They were like really good. So I'll just play one of those, and it should be a fun time. And like I should have an easy time getting invited. And they're like, actually, we're rebalancing everything. So like, oh, okay. So we don't know what's gonna be good then. Who knows? I don't know about one fly buzzing around driving me nuts. That's a big weapon. Someone that's not me. If you can scumbag your way through one GDKP, the pot should get you enough of a base to participate moving forward. What do you mean, like, join one and not buy anything? I feel like, don't they, everybody, like, they make you buy something? Like, you have to buy something when you're in there? Which I was completely uninterested in doing that. I'm like, I want to play this for fun, not to, like, buy things. Ooh, I'm stunned. Yep, I mean, if you do really bad, then they will be grumpy if you don't participate. Yeah, and I was like, because I haven't played this and I'm not like one of those people that plays on the PTR to figure out exactly how to play everything before it comes out, then I'm like, I won't have bought anything beforehand. So I'm gonna have to pay to be in the raid. And like I said, I'm just completely uninterested in playing the game. If I have to pay to be in the raid, like, no thank you, I'll literally go do anything else. Like, real life has pay to win enough for me, like, I just can't be bothered. I don't need real life to also be my game life. Hopefully you can find a pub group or guild. D&D starting? Oh, we'll have fun with D&D, and thank you for the follow. My D&D is on Wednesday, so fun stuff. Hopefully something good drops for me in here. Or we got a spell power weapon and some parry trinket. Not the best for me. Lost slippers. Alright, it's that chained mind ability that's stunned, so interrupted the tanks at least. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I guess I would say it looks like the fire Nova is probably pretty decent. Definitely hits a lot further out. We shouldn't have to do too much. We killed like so much on the dragon. These guys are also just pumpers too, so that helps. Oop, I tried to get it a little too slow. Don't fall in the hole. Everybody always falls in the hole on this bridge. It's pretty funny. He's like, boop, 1 hit left. I love the way that these ascended people sound when they die because it reminds me of Super Smash Brothers with the glove. Like the glove boss, the way he sounds when you beat him. He's like, ooh. We got our little shadow thing. Galleon is a pretty cool looking dragon, actually. Kind of weird that her whole butt floats through the floor. I don't think this is normal. I don't think she's supposed to go through the whole floor, and it looks a. I don't think that's intended. The ethereal, she's just zoning through the floor. Intellect. Yeah, the only thing I can hope for is that from my warlock that she's high enough to maybe do heroic dungeons now. Maybe the heroic dungeons will get her enough gear. Yeah, sometimes I just do like big ass damn. If the tanks like line things up properly where I can actually like spread my flame shocks and then get fire novas off. A lot of damage. Yeah, Enhancement Shaman's been pretty. makes me remember why I had played it for so long, because there's nothing like this on retail anymore. Not even a little bit. The way it is on like retail, you basically have to have an MMO mouse. Like I do not have the hand dexterity or flexibility to be able to bind all the things that I would need to be able to bind on a retail Enhancement Shaman on a normal mouse. Because I used to play it a lot, but I had an MMO mouse, and then the MMO mouse was just destroying my tendons. I had to stop using it. So I kind of stopped playing Enhancement after I stopped using the MMO mouse. We'll see how it is for Pandaria. I don't know how much more buttons we get. If it's gonna be doable or not. I think did the Watchers hatch on normal? Alright, where's the Shadow Gale? Okay. Ooh. There is a Faceless Corruptor, yes. Oh, I think we can actually just kill it before it gets there. Hopefully. Oh, no, we didn't. It was so close. Alright, we did. Nice. Wild Hammer. I miss being able to use two-handed weapons as an Enhancement Shaman. Feels so bad. What does this look like? Oh. Damn, nothing in here dropped for me. Rip. Cloth for a group with no clothies in it. I'm really surprised that there was no monks in here, to be honest, but... Gotta hand in all these quests now. But yeah, I definitely remember people being like completely unable to do Grim Batol. Like they just could not. They'd get to the first boss and they would just wipe and wipe and wipe, and it was tough. I think a lot of people stopped playing because of that. Alright, I'm gonna get these anyway because it's a huge item level upgrade and I just need to be able to get into things. Big wrist upgrade. Nice. Yeah, it seems like when you're not at the max level, it doesn't really seem to matter how horribly you mess up your gear, to be honest. You just wear whatever and you still just get through the dungeon anyway. Right. Okay, I'm gonna do my break really quick and grab myself a drink, and then I'll be back and we'll see if we can finish up this last bit of 84. So I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, back, and we're gonna do the next dungeons. Which ones can I specifically do? Stone Core, Vortex Pinnacle. Alright, so for my Shaman, I haven't done Halls of Origination. I don't think I've done the Stone Core. So those should give me some quests too. But I want to get to Twilight Highlands. Sell some stuff. Yeah, I accidentally put on the Ghost Wolf Glyph instead of Lightning Shield, but whatever. Gold. Don't need these. Some of these gems I feel like are just gonna end up getting vendored. I came back and so many of the items in my inventory were gray because I just don't use them anymore. Like all of the fish oil and the fish scales and the light feathers and the poisons. I like the flavor text for rogues when you used to have like blinding dust to be able to blind people, and they're like, we used to use it, or rogues used to use this until they found a better agent for blinding people, you know, like dirt. Cheaper agent for blinding people. Like, yeah, maybe we just like dirt in people's eyes and that might work a little better. It'd be cheaper. Alrighty. Yeah, like for me, I don't know. I'm better off to use this 308 dagger that has agility on it, or this 316 axe that has strength on it. There's an intellect ring. I definitely don't want to use that. Oh, I got a toy. I didn't even know. I was like, what is that? It's the ghost wolf form. Forgot it howls. Okay. Oh, spicy. Went right through my nose. I love ginger, and it's ginger beer and gin, but ginger makes me cough. Like ginger flavored drinks. It's like those people who like really spicy foods, and they're just like snotting down their face and like crying. There's like tears coming out of their eyes. The nose is just running, and they're like, it's so good. All the spicy food. That's how I am with ginger things. Where am I with the other factions? Get Ironforge and Nomergon and Gilneas. Not anything with Gilneas. No Worgen here. The only thing that sucks about like spamming the dungeons to the next level is you don't really level up your professions at all. In the older versions of dungeons, like it was possible to level up your professions so much better. And then like the newer dungeons, they I guess streamlined it for like Mythic Plus style. So there's no way to like improve your professions in them. Like you don't find mining deposits or herbs or anything like that in the dungeons anymore in retail. It's stupid. Oh look, Varian's alive. He's not a pile of ashes in this version of the game. My son, the prince. Grand Admiral Jestereth. Sounds familiar. Alright, where's Anduin? Oh, Anduin's next to you. Oh, Anduin's like a little one. Forgot. He's a little boy. Anduin sizes you up. I just said he's a little boy. And he's like, I'm a wolf. Like, what are you? Rallying the fleet. And Twilight Investigation. We'll just go into the dock. Samuelson scratches his chin absently. My investigations reveal, likely that there's trouble brewing among the Stormwind dock workers. Shifty lot, don't trust him. Go there and shake the place down. Start grilling those longshoremen. That should keep you busy. Go rout out those Twilight infidels. Okay, I'm gonna rout out the infidels. Got it. Ascarius, hi, hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. We're routing out the infidels right now. Whatever that means. Somewhere on the docks. We're teaching Anduin how to do this too, I guess. Can I help you with the Twilight Scammer investigation? We don't have to tell my father. They're being sneaky. I don't even know what he's doing in like the retail version of the game anymore. I know he was like, "Oh, I can't touch the light anymore. I'm afraid." That was my professional mockery of how he talks in retail WoW. Alright, it did not give me a new dungeon, unfortunately. I should do that the other way because this spreads it. So I should do that first and then Fire Nova? Yeah, I should do that the other way first. Hey Tibio, how's it going? What is that? Lions Obilvus? What? There we go. You got a little emo thingy. How's it going? Did your emoji? Oh, did you just spell it wrong? He called for help, but he did not receive any. Oh my god, what the? Melted. Jeez. It died like instantly. Yeah, I like the other dungeons better because drops higher item level gear. This one does not. Drops like what was that? 308, and the other ones were dropping 333. I don't get to choose though when I do a random dungeon. I got my spicy ginger drink. Ready to keep coughing. Dying. That is quite the interesting name, Vax Cleanser. The Ret Paladin. It was funny hearing a little bit earlier about some of the class Discord servers and how the Paladins have decided that they are the dumbest class in the game, like, as a community. And they have a channel that's like the alphabets. Not the alphabet, but the alphabet. I practiced the alphabet in there. And yeah, that's the paladins, I guess. I don't know what's going on in that Discord server, but yeah. Oh, I already have exactly that item. How did this happen? Hmm. Sucks that so much of the gear that drops is just the same piece I already have because I need like so many slots of gear. I'm not sure why the druid star surged this instead of just letting the tank pull what we needed to pull because we don't need to fight this stuff. Just walk around the ledge right there. Okay. Spell haste. It was also like a really interesting point in the game where like so many people had like raid and group buffs. And then in retail they're just like nobody should be able to do this. Fuck you DKs. No buffs anymore. Because we had this was for the shamans, right? Unleash Rage. What did they get? No, Grace of Air? Burning Wrath? Yeah. The fiery elemental energy emanates from the shaman, empowering all nearby party and raid members, increasing their spell power by 10%. Like, that's crazy. And the other one, Grace of Air. Empowering winds swirl around the shaman, granting all nearby party and raid members 830 mastery. Yeah, so we give 10% spell power and 830 mastery. And then we have another totem too, that's also like a big cooldown. Not like a permanent buff, but it is a raid buff. And then on top of that, Draenei, right? Doesn't that also give them stuff? I don't know if they changed that. Yeah, Heroic Present increases your chance to hit with all spells and attacks by 1%. So being like Draenei Shaman, you give just like so many buffs to your party. Holy shit, this dude does so much damage. Why is he in here? I don't understand. Oh, he has like some not legendary, some epic stuff. I don't have any epic stuff. I don't know if the changes they made to Paladin made them good too when they did the rebalancing. We need these? No. No. Make sure I stay stacked. I see so many people get one shot by these meteors. I haven't really seen any cloth wearers, to be honest. I've seen no priests, no mages, no warlocks. It's just... Well, mainly I've seen monks, but I actually haven't seen any monks today. anything but cloth. But then I get on my cloth wear, all downhill from there. Oop, down in the lava. Okay, so I have like this big Japan fest that's going on in Munich today. I went last year and didn't feel like it was that great. Also, like, it's difficult when you don't speak German or Japanese to go to that kind of event. But it was also like, even if you just wanted to go for food or hang out, it was super hot and super packed. Like, the location that they have it in just feels like too small for the amount of people that go to it. So there's nowhere to just, even though it's outside, it's so cramped that it feels like you're inside. And it sucks. And like the lines for the food, it's just like food trucks. And there's not actually enough space for people to like line up in front of the truck, so it just like goes into the forest. So you're like standing in line, but then you're just like standing in the forest all the way back. I'm like, yeah, it's really expensive for the food, and also I don't want to wait in the forest for my food for my turn. Oh, so I was out all day yesterday. I went, it's technically in the Alps, but I went really, really far south of Munich, and it was in the mountains. But I don't know if the actual designation was in the Alps, but it was super pretty. I got really lucky because it was supposed to pour and rain the whole day, and it didn't. It was just nice the whole day, and then right as I got on the bus to leave, it started raining, so I think that's perfect. The mountains looked really pretty with like the storm rolling over it and everything too. I'll have to put up some pictures in the Discord later. All this cloth, man. Cloth people in here. Alright, time to beat up the infidels. Are you an infidel? I'm innocent. The cataclysm isn't my fault. Okay. Okay. Free to go. Well, you. Oh, mister, you're suspicious. Alright, he doesn't know anything either. Useless. Useless? Well, you're just a fisherman, okay. You're safe for now. Although I feel like we should be interrogating the fisherman, knowing about the old gods now and Ashara. The fishermen are probably, they've been in on it this whole time. Crazy end of the world cult. Yeah, that one. How about you? Nobody knows anything. Gotta start breaking some kneecaps, I guess. Okay, nobody knew anything. Amazing. I have to go all the way back to the keep? Holy shit. Why don't you send a guard out here for me to talk to? Oh, it's Strand of the Ancients? Oh, I wanted to be able to do some PvP before the patch came out, but that's absolutely not happening. We don't have Strand of the Ancients in retail anymore, and I used to really like that one. There was something weird about it, though, where, like, It was either like the Alliance or the Horde always started as like the attacker or the defender or something like that, so kind of shit for one of the factions. I don't remember which one it was though. People complained about it. Where? Where's the quest person? You? Come with me? Okay. Why was Samuelson sending us out here on a wild goose chase? We should poke around on our own. Oh shit. Samuelson. They spoiled it for me. It looks like Samuelson is a bad guy. What are we poking around? It messed up because that person just did it. Person's sad because bronze bars are 1 gold even though there's 1,000 or 7,000 in the auction.
I hope you are enjoying your stay in Stormwind.
I don't know what you want me to poke around for. Let's see. Nothing. Okay. Oh, I guess when I joined the dungeon, Anduin went away, so he wasn't there at the docks with me. I had to come back and get him, pick him up again. I'll pick up the little Anduin prince from daycare, bring him back out here. What do we got? Last level sure does take a long time. I was just like 4 more tickets short. The Dark Moon prize tickets. The sergeant turned his attention to you. Look here, if you want to help speed things up around here. Get flintlock off my back. A whole shipment of siege engine parts was misplaced, and now it's scattered all up and down the dock. Gather up the missing parts and get them to flintlock so you can finish construction.
Hello. Have you come to speak with my father?
Okay. Here. Oh, okay, found it. Oh, Anduin's like, do you normally get sent on missions to just pick stuff up for people? Suppose the hero's work is never done. I'm just a glorified postman. Killing some mangy wolves and delivering parts. And then saving the world from absolute and complete destruction. And the Shadowlands. Just all of reality, you know. But we gotta pick up these parts though. Very important.
Scrap the plan. Just blow something up. Keep your powder dry and your ale cold.
Take a reward. What do I need? Ooh, we got upgrade. What's in my bag? What did I get? Oh, what is rhyme? I think this is from an add-on actually. I need to get some mounts. I don't have any mounts. I'm gonna get this Amani Battle Bear. Oh yeah, ooh, I like this war horse. Cool. Oh, did it already show you like all of the MoP mounts you can get? I love these cranes. I have them on retail. I really like the cranes a lot. They run really fast. They just seem like they're going so quick because of how fast their feet move. Where did Anduin want me to go? No, certainly not there. Oop. Oh wait, does he have another quest for me?
Greetings, citizen.
It almost seems like Samuelson is trying to intentionally waste your time. Dock workers don't know anything, more importantly, explosives are missing from the harbor. You know what I think about Samuelson knows more than he's letting on. Probably has a lead on the Twilight's hammer and wants all the credit and glory for himself. Yeah, that's not what's going on. Peek through his records at the SI7 headquarters. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. I have to go to the farm and I have to do espionage at the espionage headquarters. Gotta out James Bond's the James Bond over there.
Hello. Safe travels. See you around.
Killing all the cows. Who would dare to kill all the cows? Only somebody insane would kill all the farmers' cows. Definitely not me. Oh look. I found some gore. Okay, this way. What's in here? Crime scene? Oh, okay. Ugh, that smell. A lot of cow bits all over. Pagan initiation ritual that Valen once told me about. Bloody disgusting. Aw, shit. I like how the striker comes out and attacks me, and Anduin immediately just bubbles himself. He's like, oh. It's like, fuck you, I will save myself. You can't hold this shield up much longer. You're only shielding yourself. What do you mean?
Hello. Have you come?
Unholy cow. What are we doing now? They're fleeing. Good, good.
I hope you are enjoying your stay in Stormwind.
That was close. I can't believe you stood your ground against so many at once. It looks like this site was used for some kind of twisted Twilight's Hammer initiation ritual. They're definitely active in the Stormwind. Badge shows a crossed axe and hammer. It looks old. We don't have to tell my father about that little ambush. What are we doing now, though, Anduin? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Hello.
We look around?
My father?
Around where?
Greetings, citizen.
Maybe just back in SI7? We got the Uwu Goat Mommy. I don't know why I didn't name myself that. I should have definitely been the Uwu Goat Mommy. That's a very sane and normal name. I said if you're low-key sweaty or low-key sweaty, PSD for anime. Oh god. Alright, into the snake's den. course, they're all the way upstairs. Okay. Glance through the files then. Do your thing. There we go. It'd be a shame if you fell down the stairs right now, since there's no guardrails.
I hope you are enjoying.
There's nothing in here. This is really suspicious. Emerson doesn't have a shred of info about the Twilight Hammer. Like, he's not investigating them. He's got a complete catalog of missing explosives. He pulls a medallion from the files. Why would you keep your medallion in there? And I found this funny badge with the symbol in it. Oh my god.
Greetings, citizen.
The medallion we found on the farm is identical to the one in his notes. It can't be coincidence. I think he's up to something. We need a smoking gun. There's only one person I trust to sort this out, Matthias Shaw. Show him these badges. We'll go to Shaw. He's pretty good at his job.
I hope you are enjoying your stay.
Oh, he's upstairs. Oops. You're gonna hurt back. Oh my god. Just leave him here alone.
Need help?
What's this you brought me?
Be careful.
Anduin has been investigating the Twilight Hammer. Weren't you supposed to keep him out of trouble? No. That's boring. I recognize the symbol on these badges from before Deathwing's attacks on the city. Belong the soldiers in the old barracks. Your timing couldn't be better. One of my top agents has been trying to infiltrate the Twilight's Hammer. Last night he went missing. Cultists are holed up in the old barracks. Okay. Go get him. Get those little culties. Where is the old barracks? I don't know where that is. Here? Oh, with the floated part? Is this where did Deathwing like grab that part of the city? Suppose so. Looks like Deathwing grabbed this part of the city. Alright, where are the baddies at? They're all dead. Somebody's doing the same quest as me. You're not suspicious looking at all. Yeah, so many of them are dead already. I like for the Stormwind rats, you can collect multiple different ones, and they're all different colors. There's like white ones, gray ones, brown ones, black ones. Alright, so I'm supposed to come here to get these guys, but they're all dead already. There's really not that many that spawn. There's only a handful of places that they're located. Whispers, whispers, I can hear the whispers. Get that checked out, buddy. A little weird. I need one more. Maybe they respawned? Oh. Are you? No, we still. That one up here. Did he go in there? The underneath? Oh, is that the guy I'm trying to save? I think I'm supposed to be trying to save some dude. I forgot about that. I was just here to kill people. I would have just left. Like, alright, we came here, we killed everyone. I feel like there was something else I was supposed to do. Like, oh yeah, we were rescuing someone. You slap Bowden around until he wakes up. Okay, at least we're continuing with the violence. Just walk down here like, get up! Stop, what are you doing here? This is the longest day of my life. About to be longer. Alright, I've uncovered the Twilight's hammer plot. They've been stealing and stockpiling explosives coming into Stormwind Harbor. Somehow, they've gotten access to the catacombs underneath the cathedral. Oh man, you mean the priest did it? Nobody saw that come. Heard talk of someone called the Black Bishop. There's no time to warn the guard. You just got minutes to get into the catacombs and disarm the bomb. Go now or thousands of people will die. Guess we can defuse the bomb. What if I'm just like a Horde double agent? I'm okay with all of Stormwind being destroyed, you know? Did you ever think about that? Maybe I'm a Horde space goat? Warped cultists? So bright I can't see anything. The game is just pitch black to me. Hello, the Black Bishop. The game is afoot, but you are a mere pawn. The bishop moves diagonally. I am the Black Bishop. Okay, yeah, fuck, okay. Bishop threatens pawn. Check. I don't think you know what that means. One takes bishop. Wait. The Black Bishop's shields dissipate as the wretched traitor breathes his last. Okay, good. He's a freak. Oh, there's a lot of bombs there. Okay. 3, 2, 1. You wet your fingers and snuff out the fuse. The cathedral is saved. Underneath the powder kegs, you find a heap of notes and papers. Apparently, the cultists were trying to destroy the evidence behind them. You find a complete list of all the stuff. Oh, goddammit, he respawned instantly. No! No! He trapped me in here! That was his play all along. I'm just feigning death. It trapped me in here. What the hell? Did he die? The smartest villain ever. Oh my god. Here's some notes. Are you kidding me? What the hell? After her, though. I mean, if the guard kills him, it'll be fine. But he keeps teleporting back down here. Oh my god. Okay, the guard came downstairs. Alright, fuck him up, guard. Let me out of here. Protect, like, save me. There's a bunch of bombs over here. I need you to do your job. I was just trying to read the quest and he, like, 4D chessed me, you know? The fourth dimension being death. He died and respawned. Well, is he gonna die? Okay. Guard saved me. That was unbelievable. I can't believe that happened. Like, nobody reads these quests. Certainly they only need 5 seconds to pick the quest up. Alright, I don't have Anduin with me anymore, so I can... Oh, actually... Alright, now we gotta go murder this traitor. You, mister. You got some splaining to do. It's over. We know who you are. Oh. Panda blocked him. Oh. Oop. Okay. Anduin protects his father with Power World Shield. Okay. You do know how to shield other people. Hey. Murdered. Villain unmasked. Samuelson corrupted by the Twilight's hammer. Must have been going on for years right here in my very keep. I'm very grateful that you and my son were able to get to the bottom of this before my city was brought to harm. Underestimated how much Anduin has grown. His command of the Holy Light just saved my life, but not the entire kingdom. As for you, words alone can't do justice. Your heroism this day. It's okay in like, you know, a month, well, not even a month, in a day I'll be back to a peasant farmer. Nobody that isn't a hero anymore, so. Okay, so technically there's an item level upgrade, but we're back to being intellect again. Oh well. The time has come, Shaman. With Stormwind secure, we'll take the fight to the enemy, to the Highlands. I don't know if I've done that Lion's version of this quest line. Bulk of our navy has already shipped out, but thanks to your work earlier, Fargo Flintlock has prepared a seaplane that can make the journey in double time. Off we go. Yeah, I don't ever remember doing this from the Alliance side. I just remember doing it for Horde, for like the Dragon Ball. Like the little seagulls up there. Apparently people use Grimbatol to do level boosting. Someone's asking for Grimbatol level boosts. Oh, seaplane. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever done this. I'll make room for you in my seaplane. I'll have to ditch the cat food I was packing. It's concerning that the cat food is what we're removing to make me fit in. You know, in case we crash in the mountains and ain't rescued for weeks. Oh, very nice. On second thought, just keep the cat food on your lap. Bye. Okay, I will hold the cat food in case we are stranded. I promised the king we get there lickety fast, so I took the liberty of ditching any excess weight, like seatbelts, parachutes, maps, stabilizers, landing gear. I never actually land these things anyway. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. I'm getting ready for the time of my life. The last time of my life, but you know, the time of my life. For whom the bell tolls, me, as I die on this airplane. This seaplane. Oh. Easy does it. I am concerned. Much concern. Man, he drives about as well as I do in, like, GTA. This is how I fly a plane. Can't take off, can't steer, can't land, you know? Right then, I hate long plane rides, so I'm gonna kick in the aftermarket burners and ignite our entire fuel supply in one go. Okay, here we go. Certainly nothing bad will happen from this. Oh, did we make it? Okay. We fell from the sky? Oh, I didn't get like a cinematic or anything. I thought it would give us like a thing showing what happened. I think the Horde one gives you like a really long ass cinematic. Welcome to the Highlands, soldier. You're here just in time. Okay, clear out the Horde. Where am I? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever done the Alliance side. Ooh, some stuff sold. One of my gems sold. That's nice. Yeah, we gotta get this portal up and running here. Alright. Well, I'm just about there, but I will definitely finish hitting 85 today before tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna end it there for the stream. It like dies. Really hot today. But yeah, thanks so much for coming to hang out today, guys. Thank you for the new follows, coming to chat. And I will be back later this week, either Friday or Saturday. For more, it'll be Mists of Pandaria then, it won't be the pre-patch anymore. So I'll be back for more Mists later this week. I hope you guys have a great rest